don't know if I'm working yet. I'm just filling out the YouTube stuff for the stream. It auto-corrected the hashtag live stream to the hashtag livestock. No. God, this is such a good song. Why is that saying? Oh, okay. Shit, what am I forgetting? Okay. That's that. Then I gotta change the category. There we go. Right, let's do a test, shall we? How are we doing? Well, I mean, I guess I've been talking the whole time. Oh, crumbs. Okay, oops. I'm sure you've had a lovely view of my head for the last couple of minutes. Yes, we're working. Well, I guess we can start then. I don't need to swap that over. Hello friends, hello. How was your day? I hope it was wonderful. For anyone that caught last night's stream, it was the first time I've ever rage quit the stream. We were playing Morrowind and trying to do the same dungeon that we've already spent now 2 streams trying to do without saving. And we died after doing the whole thing again. And I was like, oh my god, just fuck this. Fuck this so hard. But we are back. And I've decided to use my Dark Souls brain rather than my Elder Scrolls. So we're going to go into this expecting to die a bunch, expecting to not do this. And then when we actually do, we'll be pleasantly surprised. Having said that, it would be nice to do it first try. Mainly because I can't wait until we're doing something in the daylight. Or at least somewhere where we don't have to constantly be... Right. See, this would be a good time if I'd engaged my brain and remembered the names of the areas we're going to. Because I don't remember which ones are just generic loot and which one is the cult leader fella. Who, I mean, we did the whole thing last night. That's what's annoying. We defeated the dude at the end and got the corpus disease, which seems like a big story, like, development. We got all sorts of loot. Like I said, we did the whole thing. So I was, you know, the dude in Dark Souls called the Crestfallen Warrior. Crestfallen is, I don't. If Crestfallen means what I think it means, then that's the word I would use to describe how I felt. So I apologise for bailing. Ooh, Orcish left pauldron. Okay, so I guess maybe the loot doesn't respawn, but all this like the leveled loot, but it's randomized. I guess that happens when we first enter the dungeon, right? We already got a disease with that. Don't know if that's... Is that just something that somebody cast on us? I don't know. I mean, we're going to end up with the plague. Elderscrolls plague. So, I don't think we've got anything. I mean, is it a blight disease? Nope. I don't know. Yeah, okay. Well, we've just wasted a load of magic. Okay. Here we go. Hello, hello, hello. Yes, then there was the very unfortunate incident with the crestfallen warrior, who I thought there would be a bit more I mean, I didn't even know it had happened until afterwards. I think I'm remembering that right. I definitely didn't know, like, as soon as we got there, it wasn't made obvious that this is the hollover, because it's the first, like, NPC you meet in the open world. And he's the first person to talk to you. And he tells us, I'm pretty sure I'm remembering this right, he tells us, he's the one that says to go ring the 2 bells, which is like the very first objective. So, I mean, I don't know. I feel a bit bad that he doesn't even have a name. I'll give Big Hat Logan. They give him a big hat and a name. Crestfallen Warrior was just, I mean, I'm pretty sure... does it say that in the game? Is that what his name is, or is that... I don't know. Just like I don't know where we're going right now. We could probably levitate up there. But I don't think we did that last night. God. Oh, okay. Well, no, that's... we're trying to... Okay, we are trying to go out of the exit. The one place that we do not want to go. Is there something... No. Okay. Where are you, bad guys? We should really... See, this is hard. I don't know if it's easier if I... Oh, yeah, see, now I can see where we're going. But it means that you can't really see me. Is corpus disease... I might be wrong, but I think we found out last night that the corpus disease is related to or caused by the big bad Dagoth I don't know if it's the case that he is like a sorcerer, like a super powerful necromancer or something, so he has the power to, kind of like Gravelord Nito, like spread a miasma. I think it's something that we can't, like, we can't take a cure disease potion and be completely Gucci. I think we're going to have to go back to Caius. I think that is the conclusion I came to last night. And it was when we were trying to leave that we got unexpectedly whooped. This is maybe not going too well. Over encumbered. What did that? Is that wither? What's wither? Morrowind wither. Oh, it's a common disease. Yeah, so this one we can cure with either a spell if we had it, which I don't think we do, but we've defo got a potion somewhere. Potion, here we go, common disease. Perfect, now we can move again, lovely. Yeah, we're about to be killed. You know, I think this might actually be the enemy that killed us. I don't know for sure, but I vaguely remember that it was something big and something blue, and a frost atronach is both of those things. Okay. Oh, that's that done. Not even any loot. Wonderful. And Crestfallen Warrior came from a guidebook. I knew I'd heard it. Oh yeah, hang on. So, I mean, I guess if we're using Night Eye, you can see me again. So this is a corpus thing. And where it said we've contracted a blight disease, that's the other type of disease that we can cure. We just need a cure blight potion rather than a cure disease potion. Corpus is what's turned this dude into a giant zombie. I mean, if... Are we in... Okay. Please say... Oh, we've got a spell, don't we? Although it's going to leave us with no magic left. Oh, sugar. Okay, this maybe isn't going to go too well. Or we can rest, never mind. There we go. Lame corpus. Right, well, can we... Yeah, I know we're over encumbered. That's what I'm trying to fix here. Sugar. Oh, dear. I don't know. A cure disease spells, is that restoration magic? Jesus, because we are doing terribly. And I know that we're pretty terrible at restoration magic. So that probably explains things. I'm very much hoping that no creepy enemies spawn in all this time we're waiting. What disease are we fighting? We are fighting Black Heart Blight, which does not sound fun. I think, do we have a blight disease potion? That would be very handy. Oh, yes, okay. I don't know why I thought that we didn't have any. Okay, well, we'll rest one more time, and then we'll carry on. Right, hang on. Let's go into night vision mode. I don't know enough about, what would it be? Physics? Engineering? Biology? I don't know. I don't know why I can kind of see it. Is it because when I have the big light on, my eyes get used to the brightness, right? The lens closes, right? I don't know. But if that's off, then my eyes get used to the, not that I'm in darkness, but it's definitely not as bright. And now I can see where we're going now. Which would be really handy, quite frankly, if we could avoid constantly having to use the crappy night eye spell that we've got. Oh, we got someone telling us to die, as you do, to a complete stranger. I mean, the weird thing is as well that I remember talking to the dude that we're trying to find. So I remember him saying, like, the Dagoth Ur fella, he wants to hang out with you. Like, he misses you. And invites you for a pizza party. The main thing though is, like I said, the fact that we've now got a definite link between the sleepers and the dreamers, which for anyone that doesn't know what they are, they're the naked people here. We've come across a couple of them when we're wandering through a city. There might be one that comes up to us and says, like, yay, Dagoth Ur, or whatever. So something really, like, culty. And they're kind of, I don't know if it's mind control or brainwashing. I don't know. But we've now got a link between that going on, the super ominous dreams that we, the player, have been having. That the what's it called? Corpus, and the ash spawn, which I'm pretty sure is what causes the blight diseases as well. Not sure about that one. And yeah, so we've kind of established that Dagoth Ur is indeed, it's the first concrete proof. Until now, it's just been rumours from people, and we've maybe got some information from an informant or something, and they're just talking about the prophecies, or like what some old person remembers. Nothing. This is the first dude that is actually, like, he is the priest of Dagoth Ur at this shrine. He is a full member, right? So until now, it's all just basically been hearsay. Yeah, having Black Heart Blight sounds suboptimal. That is definitely one word to describe it. So some of them don't sound too bad. They sound kind of fun, honestly. They sound very, like, Tolkien-esque, very kind of, I'd say, like, Old English, like Wicklewort, shit like that. That just sounds like something a hobbit would say. And then you have some like that, which do not sound quite so fun. Okay, well, I'm not seeing the dude. I feel like we defo would have bumped into him by now if he was here. Ooh. Nothing. Okay. Now that either means that it spawned, because I'm pretty sure we got a really neat helmet in one of these from a dead adventurer. There was nothing there. I don't know if that means that we've been there. I don't think so, though. Let's have a look this way. Ooh, this maybe looks like somewhere we haven't been. Oh, that's not a door. Oh, no. Oh, dear. Okay. So the bad thing as well about the corpus is that you start kind of morphing into people. Very spooky. Oh, I should say as well, I will be posting, I need to finish the captions. I mean, okay, let me pace myself. First of all, let me turn the light on for that. First of all, if anyone remembers me rambling about Canva, basically making it a lot harder, I exclusively use it now just for the captions, because you can put in custom fonts, so I can have fonts that are in the game. And I've made all my overlays and bits and bobs on there. So whenever I have to do one for a new game, I'll do it on there. But the main thing I do day to day is where I do all the captions. And they completely screwed with it without adding anything good. They took away features. And I was very frustrated. And I don't know if it's the fact that I have commented on every single one of their Instagram posts for the last 2 weeks. Probably not, right? But maybe it helped. Because they have undone the removal of that. So I guess, I mean, it just means they haven't done something good. They've just undone something bad. But I will take it. So that's one thing. Very, very, very happy about that. Yeah. Back to my point. I posted a part 1 clip. Because the whole thing was, I think, 5.5 minutes. And YouTube Shorts can only be 3 minutes maximum. So I had to split it into 2. And I am captioning part 2, and I'll post it when I'm done streaming tonight. I need to post it before tomorrow's stream because it's about tomorrow's stream. Right, we've come from the Tainted Marrow. I reckon, is it that way? Is there a left turn? Here we go. Here we go. Oh no, we're... okay, this is where we've just been. Where there's nada. Let's try. See, I should really turn this off again. I know it means that you can't really see me. I promise I'm still here. So we can either go Marowak. Isn't that a Pokemon? That's a Pokemon, right? It's the evolution of the one with the skull, Cubone, right? Yeah, Marowak. Oh my gosh. For anyone that doesn't know what I'm talking about, I don't know if you'll be able to see. That is what I'm talking about. Very cute. I think it's a normal type Pokemon. I know, I don't think I've ever had a Marowak. I know I've had a Cubone. Because I remember that the Cubone backstory is incredibly depressing. Like, for a children's game, when you learn that one of the Pokemon is wearing the skull of its dead mother. Like, that is kind of dark. This tainted marrow. We've been here, haven't we? That's where we came from. In the Kanto games, I knew there was something. I remembered, I don't know if we caught one when it was during that. Might have been after. Kanto is the second gen, right? I don't know. It might be which one's Johto and which one's Kanto? My first Pokemon was in the Hoenn region. And then when I've replayed, I've never gone past. I've had so I think the first game I ever had was Pokemon Sapphire. I think I've spoken about this before, and I didn't really understand how it worked because I was like 4 years old or some shit. And I don't know if I've spoken about this. My first ever, the first time I remember being absolutely devastated was when me and my friend, he had Pokemon Ruby and I had Pokemon Sapphire, and we were the only two kids. He was the only kid, should I say, that I knew that also played Pokemon. And I think he had one of those cables that lets you connect them. And this is before you could I how all that shit worked, or watch a YouTube video of someone trying it. I don't blame him for it. But all I remember is the cable was disconnected by somebody while there was a transfer or something, and his save was completely fine. My save got corrupted. Maybe that's why I'm such a cynical fucking bastard. But I played that. Then I played Pokemon Diamond, and that's the most recent one I've played. Then I think it was during lockdown. I got a 3DS, which was the first Nintendo thing I had in like a decade. And I don't know. I hacked it, and now it before it was really not great. Now it's a lot more versatile. You could people run like the first two Fallout games on it. It's kind of crazy. I know now the Switch has taken over, but for playing all the old Pokemon, it was really good. I played, I think I played Pokemon Yellow, then I played Pokemon Crystal, then I played Pokemon Emerald, which was fun because it's the same gen as the first one I played with all the nostalgia, but you get all the bonus bits. And then what did I do then? Then I did Fire Red. Then I did what's the Gen 2 remakes? Oh my god. Heart Gold, right? Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Yeah. That was really good. And I think that's the last one. I think I'm technically still halfway through that. So I don't know. I haven't played any like since since they made them in HD. I haven't played one. I did play when it came out. I did play quite a bit of Pokemon Go. Wandering around aimlessly. I remember I went to London and I spent the whole time just looking at my phone doing all the Pokestops because there wasn't at least. There wasn't one in like my town. And then I think I was still doing it when I was in Chicago. So I got there's one exclusive for each continent of the planet. And I got I think it was a Taurus, the bull thing that you get if you go to North America. I don't know if that's still a thing. I'd love to know where we're supposed to go. I reckon maybe, do we try... I mean, we're talking about it, right? Shall we try the spine? See if we can find a Cubone. Here we go. I mean, I should turn that off, then I'll be able to see. Oh, that's a stalactite. Yeah. Stalagmites are like mountains. Ash. Okay, so we've clearly been here as well. Right, hang on, let me turn that off. I'd love to, not to go back on Pokemon. I would absolutely love to play, like, the Switch games, and I think there's now, like, open world Pokemon. Oh my gosh. That would just be, like, oh my god. I mean, like I said, I've never played Pokemon in HD. And I have the remake of Sapphire, which is like, Sapphire was my first game ever. I can only imagine the level of nostalgia I'll get from a remake of... But I put it off because apparently they introduced a load of mechanics that are in the more recent games. So you only kind of know what they are if you've gone in release order. And I did the same thing I always do. super, super into it and then get burnt out and disengage. My cousin's husband has a really cool Pokemon tattoo. Which is very cool every time I see it. I wouldn't be able to get a Pokemon tattoo because I wouldn't be able to narrow it down to one. I'd have too many favorites. Right. Yeah, this is defo not the right way. We found we're just finding enemies. That's I think, should I keep a... Yeah, see, that's somewhere we haven't been. So I mean, we got there last night. I don't remember it being too complicated. I think there's only like 5 areas here. Oh, we have a being of some sort. I think this is another Corpus creature. No, we are missing everyone. Okay. Maybe don't use them. Try. Here we go. Now we're making some progress. One more. Boom. Okay. I think... Nope, I think we got turned around. We're supposed to carry on further this way. I reckon. Yeah, see, now we're going further down, which is where we want to go. We want to go deeper. We want to go so deep that we can't go any further. That is probably where the fella is. Yeah, see, this shit is looking familiar. This is looking very familiar. Maybe this is where some of that good loot was. Maybe not. Yeah, well, there's definitely nowhere else to go in that bit. Little fire, I guess. Set by, we'll go with a ghost. Right, what do we have? What's this one? This looks like somewhere we haven't been. Blackened Heart. Would that be the middle? I mean, if you got one called the Spine, maybe that's like a kind of corridor. But it feels like Blackened Heart sounds like a middle. I think. Let's have a look. Oh, crumbs. Yep, well, we have bad guys of some kind. Not entirely sure what kind. What do you reckon, folks? What should we go for? Smack him with a mace? Bonk. Good night. Okay. This is definitely somewhere that we haven't been yet. Not seeing anything here. Oh, we've got... That looks like a skeleton. Yep. The skeletons, I think, I mean, you can't really tell down here. When we've come across them and it's bright, I think the skeletons look pretty damn good in this game. Some of the enemies look pretty ropey, but skeleton's not bad. I see movement. I don't know if that's the movement of a cult leader. Hello, sir. How's it going? Oh. Oh no, now we've been paralysed. Enough of you. Okay. Still holding out for the promise of some decent loot. So far we found none of the stuff that we found. We found this really cool helmet. We found squat down here. Is that somewhere new? Yes, I think. Don't know who's setting all these bonfires. Oh yeah, so this is what we become when we get corpus. I think we grow this like anteater nose and this kind of thick leathery hide. Kind of Plague Doctor vibes. An ash ghoul. That is our fate. I'm hoping when we go and talk to Caius, he'll know what to do. I mean, as of right now, we haven't caught it yet, but I know it's coming. Did we check? Yeah, we can't go that way. We looked that way. Yeah. This way. And left. Oh, we got another one of these. Is that a harpy? What do you reckon? What we should do, I think that might be something quite high level. So we could try doing a quick little soul trap. I know we don't have a very large soul gem right now, but even in a low soul gem, maybe that'll be worth something. Or we can use it on this sword, because we were very lucky. The only ebony weapon that we found was an ebony longsword. which spookily is the one that's our main skill. So that is very good. But it doesn't have any enchantment at all. So if we get a somewhat decent soul, I know we should probably wait until we have a grand soul gem and fill it with a super fancy soul's rattle. Let me get... Hang on. Okay, let me swap this over, because I think when we start this, it's a big boss fight and then there's a shitload of dialogue, which, I mean, I'll happily read it all out again. We did go through it all last night. I'm guessing he's going to say exactly the same thing. Okay, and this is indeed the place that we're supposed to go. The Soul's Rattle. Gosh. That came out of nowhere. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to engage my brain. Do we have a save that we could use? Is that like a mid-dungeon save? We've got pre-crime and pre-combat. Pre-Dwarven Ruin. That's when we met Caius, and I called it Skooma Man. Right. We should probably have one that's... This is probably going to be good to use later. Although, I know what happened. We get Corpus, don't we? So I could call it pre... Is it Corpus or Corporus? I don't know. That doesn't look right. Corpus? Yeah. I guess we'll find out fairly shortly. So, how are we going to prepare for this? Granted, the pressure is off because we've saved now. I guess make sure everything's repaired is probably a good start. Or as much as we can do. We have a Flame Atronach in that one and a Scamp in that one. Not great. Okay. Let me turn that off. It was really nice and it's gotten a bit chilly now. Right. Okay, we are back. So, what is our game plan going to be? Let me turn the light on so you can see me. What is our game plan going to be here, folks? We probably want to engage our brain, right? And not just go in there metaphorically blasting. So we could go for a paralyze with that one, or do we just go pure damage? Or we could summon a weapon. I kind of forgot we could do that. We want our shield equipped. Thank you very much. Left pauldron 61. Ooh, that's a ton better. We are now going to look very lopsided, but what can you do? For more than double the armor, we will deal. We'll deal with it. Weapon. I reckon we conjure something. Nothing there. I reckon we go. We could summon a weapon and then equip a summon companion. That might be good. Could go bound mace again. That always seems to do the trick. And then on here, we'll equip like conjure. Can we conjure an Atronach of our own? Or, oh my gosh, we can have a Bone Lord. Hell yes. Failed. 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 And now we got no magic left. Bloody Bone Lords. Oh, and now it works. Typical. Oh, I see something coming towards us. But it's about to get shanked. That went actually really well. Bone Lord, you did such a good job. So the dude is here somewhere. This is the area we're looking for. Is that... No, that's an ash zombie. I'm a little concerned that our Bone Lord friend is now probably gone. See, from what I remember, there was him and there was another really high-level enemy too. I don't know if it was like his bodyguard or... I don't know. Oh, I can hear someone talking. Is that... Here we go. Oh, it's just naked people. Oh, here we go. This is the naked person we're looking for. The sixth. Should I read it all now? I'll read it out. I don't know if it's going to get really annoying. I'll start reading it out in case you didn't catch last night's stream. The sixth house greets you, Lord Nerevar, or Joshua, as you call yourself. I am known as Dagoth Gares, priest of Ilanubi Shrine and minister to sixth house servants. My lord Dagoth has informed me of your coming. I wish that this time you had come to honour your lord's friendship, not to betray it. Dagoth is the awakened lord of the sixth house, come to cast again with the driving out of the foreigners. Honestly. This is the weird bit, though. For the friendship and honour that once you shared, he would grant you counsel and power if only you would pledge that friendship anew. The path to Red Mountain is long and filled with danger, but if you are worthy, you will find their wisdom, a firm friend, and all the power you need to set the world aright. So it kind of sounds like the big bad wants to chill for a bit and have a philosophical debate or something. Ilanubi Shrine is just a small, quiet retreat for sixth house servants, a place to contemplate and grow strong and wise in Lord Dagoth's ways. Here we share the sacraments of flesh and blood and dream the dreams of our Lord. This and other lesser shrines are hidden from prying eyes throughout the land, but the greatest shrines of sixth house servants lie beneath Red Mountain, in the citadels of our Lord and his close kin. Lord Dagoth gives me these words. Once we were friends and brothers, Lord Nerevar, in peace and in war. Yet beneath Red Mountain you struck me down as I guarded the treasure you bound me by oath to defend. But remembering our old friendship, I would forgive you and raise you high in my service. My Lord Dagoth bids you come to Red Mountain. For the friendship and honour that once you shared, he would grant you counsel and power. Oh yeah, we've read that bit. If I am not your Lord Dagoth, yet I too would say to you, do you come with weapons to strike me down, or would you put away your weapon and join me in friendship? So I don't know if it's actually possible. I'm pretty sure that he just started swinging after we speak to him about all the bits. As soon as we press back, we enter combat. So I don't... Can we, like, not? Oh, so apparently it's kind of cut content. They intended there to be another path. I got hiccups now. So does that make... Can we meet Dagoth at the Red Mountain? Okay, hang on, folks. Let me do a bit of reading. So I don't know if that's going to be part of the stuff that isn't. Apparently loads of mods exist to fix it, but sort of like the Path and Axe thing in Skyrim, there's a load of mods that quote unquote fix a problem quest. And let's have a look. How are we doing, folks? How are we doing, future Joshua? Okay. Okay. Okay, we are back. Hello, friends. Hello. Sorry that took me a minute. I have answers, though. Yes, at any point we can go to the Red Mountain and meet Dagoth-Ur, but we can only actually properly interact with him once we've done some more main quest stuff. I think I might have whacked that a smidge. Not sure. So yes, we can, but there's no like. It was a kind of a time constraint. They were gonna have this whole path where you could side with Dagoth-Ur. Very heavy Dark Wraith from Dark Souls vibes. And there's mods that reincorporate it. As it is, though, no. We gotta carry on. So I hope you've had a wonderful day, if I'm just seeing you now for the first time. I hope everything's gone really well. I have something to show you, but I'll wait until we're done with this hellscape first. It can be a little celebration once we're done. This is the bit that confused me. This kind of thing. Forgive the rude welcome, but until you've declared for us, we must treat you as our enemy. This is kind of implying that we can indeed side with Dagoth. I'm unclear right now whether that would flat out be like an evil playthrough. I think it might be a smidge more nuanced than that, but here we are. So, as soon as we quit this, they are all going to go for us. Yeah. So if you're gonna come in /in, then so are we. I think this might be him. Mr. Gary's. Yeah, here we go. With his dying breath, Dagoth Gary's smiles and curses you. Even as my master wills, you shall come to him in his flesh and of his flesh. And now we get Corpus. Take that, and we'll take that. So if we now look up here at our active effects, this one, oh, there is another R. Okay, I thought it was Corpus. It's Corporus. That just didn't look right when I spelled it out. So we are going to be stuck with this until we progress the main quest even further and find a cure somehow. But the first thing is we got to go back to Caius and give him the news about what's happened here. Annoyingly, we haven't come across any proper loot down here. When we were here before, last night, and the first attempt, at this point we were like maxed out with awesome loot that we'd never seen anywhere. Awesome helmets, awesome chest armor, awesome shields, so much stuff. Here we have, I mean, glass boots. That might actually be good. What would that be? That's light though. Hmm, 58 versus 61. Yeah, we'll stick with those for now. And also the torch. We'll stick with the torch. Now we're not going in and out of water. Just go for the really obvious torch. Perfect. I don't think there was anything in here. Nope. So that stuff is all the same. That has not been randomized. Here we have... Oh, I mean... Oh, no, that's 75. Okay. Yeah, so last night I remember looking up whether they are unique. Because I thought, oh, I think we found one of those in another place. But I don't... If it's unique, we'll make room. No, it's not. They are in every single one of these ruins, which there are, I don't know, 20 of. And like I said, we have already picked one up and dropped it in our shack. So we will come across many more in our adventure here in Morrowind, for better or for worse. I don't know. Annoyingly, I think that might be all the loot. I think that's it now. I do have to be careful, though, because this is where we got to. And we were trying to go back to the exit. And we got killed. Luckily, I did do a save halfway through the dungeon. I've learned after 2 streams of being screwed out of progressing past this area. I have learnt that maybe we maybe we take the time and just save. That sounded like something. Spooky. Yeah, so I don't think there's any loot in here really, which is a little disappointing, quite frankly. And there's no shortcut or anything. So, we've got an ad break apparently. Oh, hang on, I can hear myself. That's not good. Okay. So let's go. I really don't want to make the same mistake and get too busy scrambling to find the exit that we kind of lose track and end up being squished by something mean that isn't so happy that we've defeated the boss. Ooh. Fist of Radagolf. Fortify strength. Ooh, hell yes. Hell yes. Hang on, this is constant effect. We have never found a constant effect item in the wild. The only one we found is the bloody amulet that we made. Okay, well, crumbs. I guess we are getting rid of the Dark Brotherhood gloves. Heavy gloves. Hell yes. 20 strength and 20 agility. Oh my goodness. We are defo using that. I guess now we're probably good to use that as well. Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, we've got some good loot. I take it back. I take back my slander. Unfortunately, though, we are now nursing a corpus affliction. So I'm hoping that Caius is going to know what to do, but I'm expecting that he won't. So far, Caius has known nothing. We've had to find it all out. So I'm sure he will now tell us to go see some other informant that knows something about corpus, or I don't know. I'm sure this is maybe because this is a story thing. Oh, Jesus. Were you the bastard that killed us last night? I don't know. Big, scary dude. A Dremora. Ooh. Ooh, and a Dwarven Claymore. We will take that. Hell yes. Hello, hello, hello. How's it going? I hope really well. I don't know why our torch is not working now. This is very spooky. Do we need more? Yeah, here we go. Right, so what happened there? Did we get stuck on something? Souls rattled, that's where we just came from. Oh my gosh. So our strength with these new gauntlets, our carry capacity goes from 500 to 600. That's crazy good. Hands down, that is the best bit of loot we've ever come across. Oh my gosh. I would have walked right past them as well. I mean, for once, my terrible sense of direction has actually resulted in something good for our character. So I think when we fought Dagoth Geras last night, there was this guy as well. So the boss fight against him was quite a bit harder. This time, I think it's just that dude here for some reason. So I will take it. Is this going to be... Oh, okay. I think we're heading... I'm going to go with Dark Souls rules again. If going down and going deeper is progression, then going upwards is probably the way to the exit. Probably. Is that where we just... Nope. Ooh, is this somewhere we haven't been? No, we've defo been to the Tainted Marrow. Okay. See, what I was doing earlier in the stream when we were down here, I had the light on the camera turned off because I don't know biologically. I had a guess at why, but I seem to be able to like if I put our torch away very quickly. I don't want to get too distracted while we're fairly close to making it out. But if I have this off, right now I can see our character, I can see those two bonfires, I can see that we're kind of wading through water. I can see that rock is higher up. That's maybe a path we can walk on, but we need to find a ramp or something. I can see where the top of the cavern is. I can see the stalactites up there and the stalagmites down there. But if I turn the light on, then it's like my eyes are focusing on the brightness from that. And suddenly, all I can see now, I can see the two bonfires, and that's it. When we have a torch or night eye or something, it's not as bad. But it has been infinitely easier navigating down here with the light off. There's still been a lot of stumbling around in the dark. There always is. Every game I think we play has... we spend a lot of time stumbling around in the dark, but I think that's more a skill issue. Again, though, upwards seems like the right way. Ooh. So I don't know if that's what we're going to slowly morph into now we've got Corpus. I don't know. I mean, it would be cool. I can't see anything. Ooh, doorway. Please be the exit. Oh, I think this is the first area. Some games it's fine because it's kind of built around it being dark. I don't know enough about how it all works. It's something to do with like the white balancing and the black balancing. When we played Blair Witch, for example, it was hard to see, but we could still see. Right now, with no torch or night eye or anything, and with the light on, it's very difficult. Borderline impossible. Unless you're an expert that knows like exactly the route you're going, so you can do it in the dark. So it's something that I will keep an eye on in the future. If we're stumbling around in the darkness somewhere, I know that it's an option. I don't really like it though, because knowing my luck, we'd come across something really cool and interesting, and it would be when I had the light turned off. I can already see that happening miles away. This is not the right way. This way, I think. Yes, okay. Oh, we are so close to the exit. I can almost smell the fresh air. Can you hear the singing of the birds? How do we get up here? Jump or levitate? It's got to be a way to walk. Here we go. Up here? I don't want to die to gravity after all that we've been through. Here we go. Ah, the smell of the fresh air. Oh, and we have a netch here to say hello. And we have yet another cliff racer. Oh, how I've missed you. Oh my gosh. Well, our character does look a little lopsided now that we've got that new pauldron. And the gloves do clip through the robe. But... And we didn't get the super awesome helmet that we found when we did it last night. So, not great. But we have... We've we've beaten the cult leader, finally. Here we go. Yeah, we look very lopsided. In the character thing, because it's kind of an angle, I thought, oh, maybe that might look quite cool. And then, no, we just look like we're going to topple over. Look like we should be walking along like that. Even though in reality, weirdly, the one on the left is heavier than the one on the right. Anyway, so where are we? It's been so long, I don't even know. I know we went to a new place to find Cartag Point. Oh, Narmok, that was it. And I think we checked out everything there. There really wasn't much. I don't think there was a vendor of any kind. So there definitely wasn't like a mage's guild and a fighter's guild and etc. etc. Who's this fella? A dreamer? We have you in our discerning eye, Joshua. We see you waking and sleep. That's freaky. Yeah, so Lord Dagoth has sent the blight. Okay, so I did think that was the case. Grasp the chain and prove you're sane. I am very much insane. Like, I have medical proof that I am I am insane. So, I don't think you can threaten us with insanity.
I'm not interested.
Because, my guy, we are already there. Narmok. I think this was a quaint little fishing village, from what I remember. We will find out any second. I don't know if there was a Silt Strider. Because there wasn't anything out. Oh, there was... We're on an island, aren't we? There was the boat. The boat that we took from... Where did we take the boat from? Nissit? No. What, why am I thinking Nissis? I don't know.
Quickly, Outlander. I haven't much time.
Don't know. I feel like some block would be good. Because unless we're using a torch, we're going to be blocking. You got corpus disease, Outlander. That's a death sentence. It can't get cured. Oh, geez. Maybe we can't cure it then. That would be a bit of a plot twist. I don't know why we... So, does that mean that we're permanently going to have, like, a debuff to most of our attributes? I don't know. I haven't kept track of our levels this level. But I don't know where any other sneak trainers are. And we have no sneaks, so might as well while we're here. Now we're getting stuck because we can't see. Creepy murder basement. No, thank you. Where's the exit?
I will listen, Outlander, but make it quick.
Nope, this is where we came from. the bed chambers. That's why did we as humans, why did we start calling them bedrooms instead of bed chambers? That sounds so much cooler. Angelos. Oh, okay, so people are really not happy that now that we have court press. I did not think that everyone would be like, oh, a very rare bit of voiced dialogue there. Well, I guess step one is go back to Caius and hope that he has some kind of idea what we can do. Hala Ode. I don't think we've been here. Where's this? Ooh, yeah, we haven't been here, I don't think. Okay, hang on. Right. There's the anti-insane pills. And then, okay, so our reward for doing that. I got these, I think, for Christmas. Giant marshmallows. I've never had a marshmallow this big. They're insane. So I left the last one. I should probably mute myself, right? So you don't get the marshmallow sounds.
My time is precious, so make it quick.
I know it's like, it's gonna give me diabetes, but they're so good that it's almost worth it. Right, so this is Hla Ode, which is a new place. I've kind of broken our rule here. Until now, I've had a rule that we don't fast travel anywhere that we haven't physically been to. And it's my logic in most games because I would rather... The game is designed with a certain... like Skyrim, you come out of Helgen and the roads are designed to kind of funnel you to Riverwood and then funnel you to Whiterun. And there's scripted stuff that happens on the road on the way. But if you take a really weird route and like go round the back, then you would miss all of that. You'd miss the intro with the giant attacking the companions, which is like the intro to one of the main factions. You'd probably miss, I want to say, 2 scripted random encounters.
Shouldn't be here.
So my thinking has been to go... I mean, first of all, we don't have typical fast travel, but like I wouldn't get the boat or teleport with the Mages Guild or do a Silt Strider to a place we haven't been to. I guess we've just broken it. Mainly because I kind of was focusing on the marshmallow. So there was not much reasoning to that decision. I don't know that there's anything here, honestly. There doesn't look to be a silt strider, which is what would be really helpful. Nip straight back to Balmora. One of them... Here we go. Fat legs drop off. Is this a vendor? Or is this a dude with a really fat leg? I don't know. I don't think this guy's a very good smuggler. If if you've just met somebody for the first time and the first thing you say is, "Hi, I'm a smuggler." Connects with Balmora. Ooh. A ship to... Oh, okay. Oh, so there's a road to Seydanine. That's interesting. We could go back that way. Okay, so there really is nothing here. Okay. Marshmallow down. That was probably 3 cans of sugar Coke right there. And more, probably. I don't know. Let's go... See, really we want to go to Balmora. And I know we could probably just kind of off-road it. It's not that far. If we're looking at the big picture, I mean, Seydanine... We could go to Seydanine, or we could go... Or we could off-road it northeast. Because that is only the distance between Seydanine and Pelagiad, which is halfway to Balmora. So that's really not lot. That's, I don't know, about 5 minutes? Assuming we don't get caught in any miscellaneous bullshit en route. Which I'm sure we will do. First of all, west is the wrong way. If there was a silt strider, I would silt strider out of here, because I think it was maybe a mistake to come back here. And it's going to cost us gold if we go... Where was the place, the other one? It was Cool, right? Up here. So we could go... We could go to... I think we'd have to get the boat back to... Right, get the boat back to Narmok, then the boat from Narmok to Cool. Then I think there's a silt strider at Cool. So then go Cool to... I think there was actually a route to Seydanine. So that's 3 different journeys with 3 different ticket prices. I don't know. 3 lots of paying somebody. And it's a very long way. If we're going from here to either there or there, it seems a bit silly to get a boat here, then a second boat all the way round the coast to here, and then get a taxi across the land from here, from the north coast all the way back down again, when we could just leg it. So I vote, let's check out the signpost. Is Balmora on the signpost? Oh my gosh, it is. Right, so we could go Seydanine, which I suppose would be cool. We've never been that way. Caldera. Yeah, that's all that way. I vote, actually, maybe we go Seydanine. Yeah. That sounds like very good advice. Let's go. I mean, look how far we've gone already. Right. I don't know if the world map is just a bit a bit inaccurate. Because we're like a third of the way there already. What is this gonna be? Yasamsi. Right, I think we've... Hang on. I think... Is this somewhere that it was going to be part of a quest? I think we might have come across this before. Yep, related quests. Oh, but we can get moon sugar and skooma in there. I mean, we're already shunned because we've got corpus. We might as well be shunned because we've got pockets full of skooma. How do we... Hala Oad? Yeah, we've got Thieves Guild quest, Imperial Cult quest, and House Hlalu 2 quests. So, yeah, there's nothing there for us now. In which case, let's go back and hit the road. The plus side is if we go to Seydanine, then we can drop all our trash off. And then go to Balmora. And then when our friendly neighbourhood skooma addict, Caius, tells us, I assume he's going to know where to send us regarding the corpus, we can then just go. It's probably going to be a new place. The main quest, it seems to be taking us, like, to each town and each city. I don't know at what point we're going to leave the main quest and start doing some factions, but my gut feeling would probably be not while we are shunned by the world because we're a walking zombie man. Is he gonna go for us? Oh yeah. But we might have gotten away with it there. You gonna have a go? We're wide open. Can't quite hit it there, can we? What's our best destruction spot? I think it's this one. I think it takes 3. Yeah. Toodles. Here we go. Yeah, I think I might have come this way. From Seydanine, we kind of ventured a bit too far west. And, because I think we came across that place that began with a Y. Seydanine. Yeah. Keep heading this way then. I guess that's the river that if we follow it, it would take us to Balmora. This does not look like a road. Ooh, what do we have here? Some kind of Icelandic thermal pond. I would imagine. More, what do they, a thermal spring, right? Okay. Let's not get distracted too much by the rampaging ants. Okay, we're defo not on the road. This is kind of what I was worried might happen. But we're halfway. Might as well see it through to the end. Well, I think this is new. I don't know that we've seen those anywhere else. We have seen plenty of rats. Plenty of ants. And more cliff racers than I would ever like to see again. Right, let's check this place. Zane Sipilu. Oh, apparently this is also in Elder Scrolls Online. Related quests. House Halalu. Okay. Well, we'll leave that one for later as well. Okay. I'm guessing, I think compass-wise, we're still headed in the right direction. So, I'm not too concerned. And so far, it's just been generic road wildlife. We've had no Dromora or anything creepy. Basically nothing of note. Yeah, I think this is now Seydanine. I think we go that way if we're going to Balmora. Yeah, as soon as we see the roped off. Ah, now we're back in England mode. Okay. We must nearly be there. Oh, Jesus. Oh, we have a random road human. Hello, good sir. Who might you be? Oh, another dreamer. Okay. I mean, do we attack them? They're not hostile, The dreamers are only hostile in one of those shrine things, I guess. Outside of that, they're just chilling, giving us spooky, ominous messages to try and give us nightmares. Okay, here we go. Oh, we haven't been back to our shack in so long. Oh, and no one wants to talk to us because we're cursed. Not cursed, we got the court press. Yeah, nobody wants to talk to us. Okay. Let me swap this over. There we go. Okay, and we are back. So right now I am the only person streaming Morrowind on Twitch, which means I get to I get to say that I am the top Morrowind streamer. Mainly because there's nobody else, but I will take it. I will take it. Right, so what did we pick up? We've got a dwarven claymore, which is worse, and it's unenchanted. Oh, yeah, see, I thought we picked that one up. Where can we put it? Maybe tuck it over there? I don't know. We are so beyond running out of space at this point. Didn't we get, oh yeah, here we go. Silver flame. Right, so why is it called a flame skewer if it's frost damage? How's that work? Regardless, that belongs on the pile of not great weapons, but they're still enchanted. Here we have our enchanted weapons that we found, and they are good. See, right, that one makes sense. Glass storm sword. Storm sword does shock damage. Flame skewer does frost damage. Make that make sense. So we got that. Your case of corpus has worsened. Shit. I didn't know it would get worse. Oh, jeez. How's it going to get worse? Can we see it on our character's face? I don't think we can. Yeah, no, we can't. But I guess keep the helmet on, in case we spook anyone. Right, so we've got, what was the new stuff? We got light boots, didn't we? So we'll probably equip those, which means we'll drop the orcish boots and the orcish tower shield. 65 versus 64. But yeah, that's okay. I am very tempted. I know we get double the armor, but I am very tempted to put that back on so we're symmetrical. It bothers me so much. I thought it would. It looks kind of cool in the little preview thing, because I think we're kind of side on. So it looks like it looks like it could work, but then we see it, and it just looks really odd. Not that our helmet is helping, but the shield will definitely drop, because that's not great. Oh, look how freaky that is. I didn't know it was a bloody face. Shitting Christ. I mean, that kind of makes it cooler, honestly. But down you go. Right, we have Dwemer Greaves. Okay. Yeah, we got the orcish boots. And we got, didn't we get, oh no, I think that was yesterday and we died. Yeah, we got a dwarven bracer and then died. So we lost that. We've got medium boots. So right now we have 1 medium, 2 medium, 1 heavy, 3 heavy, 2 medium, 2 light, 4 medium. Yeah, so we're skewing quite heavy on the things that we're not invested in, which is a bit of an issue. I do not feel bad, though, about dropping those now. So, I mean, we have... here is our... It started as a shoe corner. Then we ended up putting all of this stuff on the floor because we've got no space. But I guess this would be where I'd put some boots. Oh, crumbs. Quite big, but... Yeah, I guess. Can we put them a bit closer? No. That's good. That's good. We got Dark Brotherhood gloves. Where did we put? Somewhere we've got. Here we go. Here we go. Right, we will drop that one and that one. Granted that they only weigh 1 each, which makes it a little bit pointless. I am so tempted to screw the carry weight bonus. Because the one on our left is worth 2 of the one on the right. So it's not even a little bit, it's quite a lot. I don't know. I think I'll think about it. Other stuff, I don't really know that we've got much more. I know we've got a shed load of alchemy stuff, but we've dropped as much of it as we can. Might as well try that while we're here. Nope. I mean, we've probably got a load of bone meal from that. Oh, geez, yeah. We've got 50 bone meal. Defo don't need to be walking around with that much. As it is, though, I guess we will probably rest here. We'll have a snooze. And then we'll go to Balmora and see if Caius can help us with the the plague that we seem to have picked up. And we can't see. Here we go. When we come across a mage that lets us make a spell, we have got to make a better Night Eye. Okay. Well, hopefully, I'm really. Oh, Saran. Have we been to Saran? It sounds familiar, but I don't know that we've been there. First yawn of the night, folks. Oh, crumbs. Yeah, we got Fighters Guild quests, House Slalu, House Redoran, Tribunal Temple. It's a bunch. I don't know that we've been there. And obviously right now the priority is getting rid of the plague that we're carrying. But... oh yeah, we have not been here. Hell no. Saran. Yeah, we've never been this far east. So... I'm thinking maybe we pretend we didn't come here and we leave it. Yeah. In which case we'll go straight for Balmora. Let's go see our good old friend Caius, who, I mean, it would it would surprise me to no end if at some point we progress the main quest and the dude puts a shirt on. Because every time we go and see him, I feel like I constantly bring up the fact that he is naked and 2 steps behind him is a shirt. And in like 200 game days, like half the main quest, he's still rocking the nips out look. Which I guess I admire the confidence. I couldn't do that. Here we go. It's good that I know the way back. That's how often we've been here. And predictably, nope. The shirt is still 2 steps behind him. But honestly, if my pecs protruded like that, if I was as jacked as this dude, especially if I was an older fella, like he kind of seems to be, I would rock the shirtless look constantly. So I get it. Hear about our orders, not so much. More hear about the corpus disease. I did not realise there is now sunlight. I didn't realise how late it had gotten. Well, first of all, we'll tell him about the corpus. You have corpus disease. No shit. It's a rare disease that usually drives victims mad and causes terrible, deformed growths on the body. I don't know much about it. Great. I'll check my informants and see how to cure it. In the meantime, we can discuss your orders. So they're not... He's just going to leave us, right? Oh god, yeah, you can fully see the sunlight behind me. I should really stop. Right. I haven't not had a beanie on for a while. I have kind of started wearing it every time I stream, just because it makes the top bit of the headset not uncomfortable when I'm wearing it for hours and hours at a time. So I've just started putting that on every stream. But I do have hair, in case you you were wondering. I do indeed have hair. So, orders. With Dagoth Gary's dead, the 6th House Shrine is no longer a threat. You've more than earned a promotion to the rank of Traveller. I'm very worried that you have Corpus disease, but I have some good news. Oh, so now he knows what to do about the Corpus. I canvassed my informants for possible treatments, just in case you contracted the disease. So did this motherfucker know that we were going to get the plague, and he just sent us in? I learned from Fast Eddie. He sounds reliable as a medical practitioner. That your best chance of getting cured is Devaith Fear, an ancient Telvanni wizard who runs a corpusarium for victims of the disease. Ooh. Take this Dwemer artifact and 1,000 drakes and go to Telfir. Well, that's cool. Go to a new place. I don't know if it's a new city. I hear you'll need them in Telvanni Towers because wizards don't use stairs. Oh, I mean, I guess you're a wizard. You don't need to. Get moving and get that corpus disease cured. Then hurry back. Okay. Anything about this? Oh, okay, so it's a dude's tower. It's not a city. From Sadrith Mora. Okay, hang on. We're going to have to add this to the Morrowind notes. Here we go. Okay, so that's the instructions to go to Narmok, so we can delete those. We can delete the bit about the Ursulaku, because we've done that. Dagoth wants us to come round for a cuppa at the Red Mountain Citadel. That's one way of wording it past Joshua. That's stuff that we've done. Clearly I haven't deleted stuff off of here for a while. I think that's everything. Now it's all... Yeah, it's all the faction bits we've got. That's... oh, we can delete that. That's find the first lot of informants. Okay. Well, that's cut it down to about 4 pages worth. But now we've got to add... Find Telvanni wizard to cure Corpus. Telfire. I don't know how you pronounce any of this stuff. Southwest of Sadrith Mora. Island southwestern edge of the Furball Bay. Wolverine Hall, Fighters Guild, Scout called Sondrin Irathi. Okay. Well, I guess that's what we're going to be doing next time in Morrowind. Okay. Okay. Oh, I can hear myself. That'll defo give me nightmares. Okay. Well, I think I'm going to call it there for tonight, folks. Because it feels like rather than starting the next bit, we'll go into it fresh. I will sit, while I'm waiting to lose consciousness, I will finish the captions and download the clip that's part 2 of the one I posted today. Because it's about tomorrow's stream. What are you whistling at us for? To you too. I see Wolf whistling us. I don't know, because he's the one that's half naked. Yes, I will be posting that, hopefully. If not, it will be like the first thing I do tomorrow. Because we're going to be playing a brand new game that comes out tomorrow. So I'm very excited. We'll see what it's like. Thank you so much to anyone and everyone that stopped by tonight's stream. I appreciate it so much. Especially when I'm coming into it like not depressed, like wary, and expecting failure. Because I was kind of expecting more failure tonight. So I am very thankful. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day or your evening or your morning. In the words of in Gabriel's words, be kind to yourself, everybody, because you deserve it. It's not always easy, and I often feel like I don't deserve it, but you do deserve it. And so do I, so do you, so do we all. So don't be a dick to yourself. And hopefully I will see everyone tomorrow. I don't think it's going to be super spooky, but it's spooky kind of vibes. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. You're welcome. I appreciate it so much. And it's always fun playing Morrowind, living the 2002 life. Not as a 4-year-old in 5.